I've got a video here in Adobe Express and I'd like to add a title to it, but I want that title to move a little bit. So let's see how we can do that. First, I've got a video sitting on the timeline. I imported that from media and I uploaded from my device. So that's there. Now let's go ahead and add text. So we'll switch to the text tab and you'll see down here at the bottom, you'll see text effects. Now I could pick one of these pre-built texts or I could just start typing words, but I would like to use this cool text effects feature. So I'll pick one of these and it's going to fill up with cacti just because it's a green cactus with pink flowers. And you can change the look of that simply by typing in your description of what you want, and then Adobe Firefly is going to make those letters for you. So what I'm going to do is just select these, whoa, and type in title. All right, so now we have a title. We'll make it a little bit smaller. Just grab the corner there and you can adjust the size. And I like to move it so that it ends up on top of my hand. So if I move the timeline a little bit, we'll see if we can get to where my hand is, or maybe we'll have to play. There we go. You can see, whoa, whew, off it goes. So I want it to sit on my hand. And we'll back it up just a little bit and move the title so it's sitting on top of the hand. So there we go. We'll give it a turn so that it fits a little bit better. Awesome. Now the last thing we need to do here is to make it come in and out. Now, if you look at the video again, there's a period when the title shouldn't be there. So what we need to do is to adjust the timing, and we can do that with layer timing. So we'll turn on layer timing here, and what we'll do is we'll just select it's in rotating mode. We don't want to do that. So we'll just select it, and then there's my title on the timeline, and I can move it if I grab the end here, and you'll see the little grab handle show up. Then you can change its length, and this is where it's going to appear on the timeline. We'll move it out to about there, okay? And then we'll take the end of it and we'll shrink that up as well. It's kind of have click and drag a little bit to get it, get the drag handles to show up. It's a little bit awkward, but that's okay. So we'll get that about right. So I think that's about the right length. Let's give it a test. We'll move the little playhead back, see how it goes. Oh, there it is. And off it goes. What we want to do now is to have it show up a little bit earlier, so it's a little more of a surprise, and then have it leave a little bit sooner. So see if we can get that drag handle to show up again. And there it is. We'll make it a little shorter. Okay, one more try. Oh, move the handle back. There we go. All right, and there it's gone. Okay, cool. So what we'd like to do now is to animate the title. So it's just popping in and popping out. But instead what we can do here is to add in a neat effect. So if we go back in here and we have the thing selected, if we scroll down to the bottom, you'll see animation. And with animation, we can change how it appears, what it does while it's sitting on the timeline, and then finally what happens when it leaves. So let's go to in. And what I like to do is to have it spring in from the top. And you can see it boing, it's going to show up there. Great. And then when it leaves, I want it to leave, but I want it to shoot off to the right. So I'll use drift. And you see it's going off, but it's a little bit slow. We'll go back to drift out, make sure it's going to the right, and we'll change the duration to a much shorter time frame so that it will go fast when I blow on it. All right, let's see what happens when we go and play it. Move the cursor back, and off we go. All right, how's that? So what we've got is a title made with Adobe Firefly, inserted onto the timeline, adjusted so that it appears when we want it to, and we've changed the effects so that it's animated on the way in and on the way out.